Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah. Nice and quiet. Junkie free. Crackhead free.
That's a 10 Roger right on that step back, man.
Crackhead, junkie, monkey free. The way I like it. Oh yeah.
I think that was perfect timing. Boom.
It's been this junkie 127's been getting out of hand since I've been off. That junkie 127, crackhead Richie's been getting out of hand since the enforcer's been off. What's going on out here? I need some feedback.
Yeah, I said that was perfect timing.
Yeah, he don't hear cracky. He don't hear crack. If he's in Queens, he definitely don't hear that junkie boy.
206 waving.
He's just ghost talking right now. He's just pretending. You know, one of those in between Kias. You know how it is.
A little wet on this side here, but I'm doing good, man. We're supposed to clear up by no time.
Now he's gonna say his antenna's wet, his SWR's high. Just listen to these junkies. And if you can't make it over the MTA recording, you're not qualified. That's the bottom line.
Right, waving.
Good morning, my brother. What's going on? Get pasa. What's the backyard?
Now the boy says he's in Queens. You gotta love it.
Pasa on your side, brother.
Sharing chain. I need the sword. Yo, I had a quick call yesterday, dog. You know the roller gates? Well, my truck, man.
I was listening to you at Pistol. You were
Yeah, he's definitely not in Jersey.
some shit. You got your foot stuck between your gas pedal and your bike. Listen, if I'm not talking, I'm listening.
Yeah, it's good. You are.
Just because you don't hear me, it doesn't mean that I'm not out here.
Sounds like he's biting my lines. It sounds like he's biting my lines, man. These boys are not original whatsoever. I thought that sounds familiar, that line.
Good, man. I hope you're good, man. I hope you're good. But the truck is a truck, man. The truck, you can get another one. You can replace the car. You can replace the truck. That's replaceable. But I hope you're feeling good, man.
It was my truck blazer. I just got.
There's a whole lot of bees out here. What the hell's going on out here? A whole lot of bees buzzing around on my radio.
All right, man. Listen, I'm gonna go inside.
What the heck is going on out here, man? What is going on out here? Oh yeah, man. It sounds like a whole lot of noise. If it's not MTA recording, it's a couple of mud ducks buzzing on my radio, man. Shame on them, mess.
Boogeyman, hold down the fort. Hold down.
There got Pedro Morera crying again like a little girl. Crying again. I'm not gonna raise my voice. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. My little barefoot radio. Shame on the mess.
Yo, I'll be right back, Trent. Let me get my cup of coffee.
That boy be doing a lot of crying. He has to come to Brooklyn, man, you see? We knew he was over there all that time, you see? A little lying bitch.
10-4 Roger on that.
He says he's in Newark. Ask him if he's in Newark now. Now all of a sudden he's in Queens. You gotta love it.
In Mobile, and I'm not even gonna raise my voice. I'm not even gonna raise.
Yeah, sound like a real fag. Listen to him.
Exactly the same thing. Just get me a cup of coffee. Get me a cup of coffee.
Look at the crackhead begging for free food. Listen. Listen to the junkie begging for free food.
I'll be right back.
That's why when I go visit McDonald's, he best not ask me for $1, man. Because you know the boy's gonna get a slap if he asks me for $1. You know he's just gonna get a slap.
Back quiet, the king.
Let me go get some more Java. I'll be back.
I can't wait to see you when you go standing up and walk Dogs talking to him the last 10 minutes. Hey, Trent, I know who I've been talking to.
Gotta listen to Cracky's whole video yesterday. Listen to his whole video. 99% he was ghost talking. And he got the nerve to say I'm a ghost talker. You gotta love it. Pay attention.
Shut up, listen to the wife.
You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it even more when he says he predicted 9/11 weeks before it happened. That he told his bosses. You gotta love it. He must have been smoking some good shit when he said that. I was almost pissing in my pants.
Sure, I'll be back.
He said he told the DOT. He told the DOD that we were gonna get attacked. Man, this crackhead comes up with some stories, man. Now all of a sudden he's Nostradamus. You gotta love it. One minute he's Joe Pistone's partner. The next minute he's King of New York, and now he's Nostradamus. I want to know what he's gonna predict next. Him getting his jaw broke in front of McDonald's. I guess he's gonna be eating soup to a straw this summer, man. I wonder if he predicts that. Pay attention. You're on the bridge. There's no bridge talkers here. There's no bridge talkers. You got to be on flatlands. No bridge talkers. Hey, Country Rabbit, you sounded good in the flatlands, man. I wasn't talking to you, hey, Country Rabbit. You sounded good in my radio. I was talking to someone else. There was a bridge talker out there, and I was just kidding around with that boy. Tell him there ain't no bridge talkers out here. How you hear me at Hunts Point? Hey, Rabbit, how you hear me up at Hunts Point? Am I making it through your radio? As long as I'm making it with this in Mud Duck Station, man. As long as my little underpowered, barefoot stock radio is making a trip, that's all that matters. You know it is. They call me 250 Enforcer somewhere around the lower deck, and I just got down. I can't stay too long because I don't be too strong. So let me go get my Java and I'll be back. 250 lower deck. Strong arm of the law, and I just got down.
Attention, this is the MTA. Must exit and take alternate route.
Maximum height clearance is 12 foot, 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot, 1 inch must exit and seek alternate route.
minutes and 30 seconds in New York City video gate. NYCMS 19, Trent. Get your game later. You know I will. You know I'm gonna check it out. Cause I'm bobbing and weaving, sticking and moving like again, the man with the Sony.
Maximum height clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must exit and keep caution as well.
Well, I tell you what, you and the mud duck crew are using the video gate ferociously. I think 206 went to Columbia to get that damn coffee, man. Oh, 532 in the AM. The most the power. Speed and see what's going on. See what's going on. They say green means go. You're worried for it, but you got show and prove it anyway. But I'm gonna take your word for it. You said I'll see it later, and I didn't hear no complaints there. So I guess the green light's working. Just the green means go. I mean, they didn't change that since the last time I checked. The green means go, and I get the green light. It's still good. Still good. And all the good thing,
Attention, this is the MTA Queens Midtown Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you'll encounter an overheight condition. Maximum height clearance is 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch must exit and keep caution as well.
Hey, Trent, you'll know if something I don't show true. Either be right or Amber Alert.
Attention, this is the MTA 2-hour tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you'll encounter an overheight
Hey, Trent, now that we're next to Brooklyn, CB shot the hottest video channels in the land, Trent.
They love sucking his dick, boy, I tell you. He out there sucking his dick.
He's sucking Big Bozak.
Hey, top of the morning, what's up, man?
The Columbia, man.
Yeah, what's going on? Yo, I took it down. I replaced it.
410. How bad was it?
On the video gate.
Yo, 4-1, 4.5 to 1. It was it was an open circuit.
Wow, look at that.
I'm all stuck.
The center conductor was literally dangling in the antenna.
Damn.
Yo, I had it with the IMAX with the Antron, man. I'm not gonna put another one up again.
Yeah, I know. They, like I said, they don't take the rating that they got. They don't take the power, man. Forget about it. I mean, if you was running like a Texas Star or Boom or something like that, but once you start putting the better boxes, forget about it.
We had a small...
No, but it was even, dude. It wasn't even that. It was mechanical. It wasn't even that I overloaded the antenna. It was just it fell apart, man. The center conductor literally detached from the base of the antenna. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, but then, I mean, was it getting any type of, like, was there any water going into it or anything?
No, none at all. No, I always seal them up. Hey, by the way, I'm using this. I don't know if the carrier normal to you and the audio. I'm using the studio mic. I'm not using the handheld. So I got tweaking to do. That's for another day and another time. Everything sound all right?
Yeah, everything's 5 by 5, man. I got you right there by the plus.
All right, audio's. Don't forget, it's the studio mic. I'm not using a handheld power mic. It sounds all right.
Nah, it sounds good. I would have known it was a studio until you told me. Sounds nice.
Roger that. All right. Yeah, cause I heard the crackhead out there trying to step on me, but and Pedro, his lucky boyfriend's out in Queens, so he says he's probably over there in Metropolitan somewhere.
Robert, I won't know unless he keys up.
Solid. Trinity 19, you know who? Worldwide, no squeak.
Yeah, I hate not close. He's not close because he's getting killed by that fucking, that beacon shit.
Get out of here. The MTA recording's taking him out?
Yeah, because the recording does a 7-8 over here. So he's like together with it, but I hear more the MTA recording.
Yeah, roger that. That's funny, man, that the MTA recording takes him out. And he's running a 2x8 pill. That's sad. And you got the junkie monkey over there running all that power, man. You gotta love it.
That's sad, man. That's sad. Yeah, I was a big cop of the man. I was just taking care of a couple of things over here. Listen to this guy, boy, tell you, he has people, man, jumping on that shit, boy. Woo.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I tell you, man. Soon as I got the new antenna up, I replaced that Antron. I said let me connect the processor with the studio mic and the handheld PTT switch, man. Yeah, he wired up the cables beautifully, man. Very nice.
Nice. Yeah, probably the AT, maybe it was faulty. Maybe they didn't, hook it up to it. Sometimes that happens, for the manufacturer.
Well, that's what it is. It's quality control, I mean, you could get a good one, but so far my luck with the past 3 that I had, very poor quality, man. Very, very. I don't care if it says made in the USA. It's made like crap, and that's the last 99 I'll ever put up again. Garbage.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's funny when they first came out, they were pretty strong, man. They were pretty strong when they first came out, and I started noticing that the quality. You're not the only one. Other people have the same problem. That's what I'm saying. I said they just not doing the way, the quality. They're not putting them out there the way they should have. But I think they did that also too because, when they came out with the IMAX, they were making more money with those antennas than the 99.
Well, you got to remember, you look at the price of the antenna, and you're not going to get quality material. I would say it's bad, a very poor made antenna. The design is good. I mean, physically, I like the antenna as far as handling the wind, but the internal, the way it's comprised internally. Like I said, I don't over tighten nothing. When I tighten everything, I make sure it's the proper torque. I don't use pliers on it, and I seal both ends, both connections. The middle, the bottom to the middle, and the top to the middle. I always make sure I seal it good so no water can get in and cause any problems. But yeah, when I took it down, what I should have did, I should have dissected it, man, and found out, the way they're building them. But I just got so disgusted, I guess I just got rid of it. I threw it out. I said I don't want to deal with this. Otherwise, I have a graveyard full of 99s that were that went south. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. True that. So what you got? What you put up there now?
That's why you heard him.
1 inch.
It's something by a company called Workman. It's basically a half wave over quarter wave, and it's basically equivalent to a 99. It's a 3-section fiberglass 18-foot antenna. It's basically the same thing electrically, but it doesn't have the tuning rings. It lacks the tuning rings, which is good because I'm not using it for anywhere else. And it's SWR where I'm using it at is extremely flat, so it just doesn't have the ability to tweak it as far as tuning rings go. So it is what it is. But other than that, it's a great antenna, man, and that's what I'm using. So I guess the carrier is more or less the same, I would imagine, compared to the other one. Yeah, as far as that goes, it's basically electrically the same.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah, the same carrier. Oh yes, 5x5. Yeah, Workman is good. They put out some good stuff. I have a coily Workman antenna. It looks like the Monkey made, but they match. I call it the pretty antenna because it's all chrome. It's like mirror chrome. You can see yourself through it. It works good. I used it a couple of times. I ran some drip through it. I got it down the side. I was just testing it out. At that time, they were selling it for they were like $25. I said, let me try it out. And then, mess around with it. And it works good. I did DXing with it too. So, it works.
You don't hear me.
Yeah, Roger. I just want to put a little reverb. I wonder if you noticed. You notice any difference right there? I just put a hair reverb. How's that sound? It sound any different?
No, you're good. You're good. It sounds good.
Oh, but you hear it though, right?
Yeah, very faint. Nice, smooth. Basically, the way I got my thing set up.
All right, you like it like that, or you need more?
Well, you can put a little more.
All right, I'm just gonna, inch it up a hair, right about there. Do you notice any more?
Yeah, that's good. Right there, you're good. Because, you hear it nice. It's clear, it's not checking you out. It's just perfect. The voice, and if you hear the reverb.
Roger that. Yeah, it's not overpowering. Yeah, that's how I like to have it set. Yeah, I mean, this is nice, man. This way now I could run an amplified. I call it. It's not what I call it. It is a condenser mic. I have a couple of dynamic mics I got to check out just to make some comparisons. That's for another time and another day. But as long as I got everything wired up the way it's supposed to be, and I got everything going, so we can always do radio checks and with different effects and whatnot at a later date. But as long as you hear me over that crackhead Richie 127 and his lucky boyfriend Pedro, crying little whiny little bitch that he is. As long as you hear me over those two monkeys, that's all that matters.
Crack is in the mud, man. Like I said, he's getting yoked over by the fucking MTA. It's funny, even this guy's getting killed for some reason. He used to come in with a good carrier, Trinitron. He's getting killed by the MTA thing, forget it. Now, you sound good, and you got forward swing, too. So I got closer to the meter, and I'm looking at you speak. You see the needle moving forward.
Yeah, don't forget, I'm barefoot, man. This is just the radio. Barefoot, no amp in line.
Hey, that's the way to be. That's it.
Yeah, I know. Trinitron's in the mud, man. He used to have a better carrier.
Yeah, he's doing a 7-8, man, but the MTA thing comes on, they all sound garbled.
Yeah, Pedro's out of it, man. He can't talk. He knows better.
Oh, shit, man. All right, 250, man, you do your thing, man. Have a safe one out there at the Salties, man, and I definitely catch you another day, another way. I'm going to pull it back over here, finish up what I'm doing, get ready to hook up some breakfast.
Oh, yeah, it's a Roger on that. Oh, yeah. Okay, man, no problem. I'll finish the rest of my Java and get ready to head out of here. So you take care, bad boy. You have a good one, brother. They call me Enforcer 250 with my little barefoot stock radio somewhere on the lower deck, and I just got down.
Check, right there, right back, man. Have a good one, man. Later.
Distance. Gotta go to distance, no doubt about it.
I'll let crackhead Richie talk. I'll let his boyfriend Pedro talk to him.
You're on the road with those every once in a while. Trinitron 9, D1 in the county, Hey, Trent, we got Citizen Band Radio in New York City. We in the manhood of no manhood.
Oh yeah, wait till I show the video that I'm recording this morning, and I let him see that studio mic. He's gonna masturbate. When Cracky sees that studio mic, he's gonna say, "Damn it, boy, I wish I had something like that." This mic is worth more than Cracky's radio and his amp combined. It's just a microphone. Cracky could never use any studio gear. He's all too cracked up. He wouldn't know how to hook it up, how to use it, man. See, that's the problem with that junkie. He has no clue. All he has is noise toys. It's sad when those two junkie monkeys, Crackhead and Pedro, Crackhead Richie and Pedro, can't even take out the MTA recording. That is so pitiful. You almost feel sorry for those two junkie monkeys. He fucked up that in Marathon, and his two pills not doing him any justice. Then all he can do is cry and hold hands when they're in his neighborhood, when they're in his backyard or strawberry patch, as he calls it.
Painted them the green light when I put the antenna up, Trent. When I put that antenna
There he goes when he puts his antenna up, when he goes this, when he does that. There he goes. Nothing but excuses when he puts his antenna up. Then he says he's at sea level. Then he says his antenna shrunk by 3.5 feet. It fell down. Man, that boy can make up some lies and cry like a baby. Just listen, pay attention. You see, I don't cry, I don't complain. I got an issue, I correct it. That's it. There's no crying here. This ain't the crying game. Look, he's pumping it up. Look, he's going to the pump. Look, listen to him. Listen how distorted he sounds. Pay attention.
Height condition. Maximum height clearance is 4 foot 1 inch. 4 foot 1 inch must exit and seek alternative.
4727 in the video gate. 0727 is your New York City morning show. Bye bye bye. Next time around. Hey, Mr. J, I hope you're staying strong.
Man, I don't even hear Pedro anymore. What happened to Pedro? See, if he's not on that bridge or not at the waterfront, you can't hear that boy. You don't even hear Pedro out here. Shame on it. That is sad.
I had to back it down.
Yeah, he has to back it down. Look, I thought he was running stock, man. I thought he's not going to raise his voice. Look, his amplifier is not working now. His 2x8 is overheating. You got to love it. Listen to that crybaby. Listen to him. I got to back it down. I'm not going to raise my voice. See, when he's not cheating, you don't even hear that mud duck. I know Cracky don't hear Pedro. No. Not at all. No Pedro and no crackhead. No Pedro, no crackhead. Attention, this is not the MTA. There's Cracky trying to ghost talk. There's Cracky trying to hold Pedro's hand, but Pedro had to turn it off. His 2x8 is overheating. He don't know what he's doing. Yeah, he's gonna end up burning that out too. See how Cracky burnt out that Emeritron? Pedro's gonna burn his 2x8. His 10 pill. That's next to blow out. First Cracky's Emeritron, then Pedro's 2x8. Pay attention. Look, he's doing the 7, man. Hey, look, just check out the meter, man. The meter don't lie. The gates don't lie. See, I'm not like Richie. I don't turn the RF gain down, manipulate someone's signal. What you see is what you get. Full opened. It's fully open. What you see is what you get. Yeah, I don't have to raise my voice. Yeah, I have to raise it because when you got studio gear, you don't have to scream into a microphone like Richie does. Hey, look, I got a $10 mic. Hey, let me scream into my mic, dog. I'm using a stock mic, dog. You are a crackhead. That's what you are, Cracky.
Back up. Let me get real raspy on it. Let me get real raspy.
Someone told Richie he better go to the goodie store, get a new Emeritron or get a new tube or something, man. Because he keeps blowing shit out and he's not heard out here. I can't even hear Pedro. Pedro's in the dust, man. The MTA recording's taking that boy right out, but Cracky. What happened to Crackhead 127? Where's that junkie? Someone tell me, where's Cracky? Anyone know where Crackhead Richie is?
I like my cerveza.
I want to know where Crackhead is, because someone tell me where's the junkie.
You're ghost talking out there, 314. How you ghost talking?
Hey, 314. Tell Crackhead I say crush. Hey, 314. And I'm doing with a Barefoot Radio, man. I'm doing with a Barefoot Radio. Lord have mercy. How do I do it? Just a barefoot little radio. No amp in line. No power. Be aware. This is not the MTA. I will crush crackheads and junkie monkey liars. Be aware. Look, he'll be right back because he can't talk. But once I end my video gate, then you hear the junkie monkey and his boyfriend holding hands. But until I leave, you're not gonna hear those two junkies talking here. No, not gonna happen. That's funny. Pedro says I have to shut it down. His amp is overheating because of the rain. Whoever heard of anything that ridiculous?
Homosexual. The monster and his last wicks. We'll be back.
Oh, he's got the monster. We know you got the monster, Cracky. Everyone knows you're dying junkie with AIDS and nothing to lose. Those are in your own words. Remember those words? And honestly, we really don't care about the monster you have. That's your problem. That's your responsibility. Now live with it. Or should I say die with it?
When you're 20 blocks away, he likes that.
Oh, look at Pedro, man. Look at Pedro crying. Look at him. He's in the mud. He's not even doing a 9. Little Pedro. What happened, Pedro? You had to turn it off. It's overheating your 2x8. What happened? I thought you were running barefoot. Huh? I always catch him in lies. I catch him in his own, in Richie's video game when he's doing a 9, actually an 8, then he drops to a 4. And Richie points that out when he shuts his amp down. Yet he's barefoot. You gotta love it. The video gates do not lie. Or at least mine don't. I don't know about Cracky's. He manipulates his signal, his people's carrier into his radio. You know, that's typical of a junkie. His whole life is based on a lie. But the best lie he made up is when he was supposedly with the CIA. He went to his bosses and said 9/11. He predicted 2 weeks before it happened. You gotta love it, man. I wonder what kind of shit he was smoking when he said that.
Opposite end of Brooklyn. Do you know your part of Brooklyn? How much closer you are to that fucking monkey?
You gotta love it, man. Now he's pointing out distance. Hey, you're in Brooklyn, man. Anyone in Brooklyn should be. They should hear you over me. You're in Brooklyn. I'm not in Brooklyn. I'm in Manhattan. I'm dealing with skyscrapers, so my signal's contained for the most part. Anyone in Brooklyn should hear you over me. So stop making excuses, you crackhead. You're a bass. You're a rooftop. And you have an amplifier in line. So stop your crying. That's all that crackhead does is cry and make excuses. Oh, you're in Brooklyn, you're close. How could he be closer to me and you're both in Brooklyn? Stop your crying. I'm tired of hearing these crybabies out here. Oh, he's closer to you. No, oh, he's this. Stop making excuses. You're both getting crushed, and that's the bottom line.
Yo, man. I'm gonna step out, man. I got something to do out there.
Yeah, you notice how he says he's got to step out when he can't talk to Pedro? He makes all these excuses. He's gonna light up a spliff. He's got to step out. That's because he can't talk. You see, they like when they're when they're an eye visual from each other, when their antenna can see eye to eye. You see, when that doesn't happen, when that doesn't transpire, I cut them off at the pass. They make all kind of excuses. One of them says he's got to go. The other one says he's got to shut it down because it's overheating. You got to love it, man. Pay attention.
Hey, Trent, I'm in the Lake Ground Rouge for them dollar vans and taxis on Channel 37 in New York there. No bother.
Pay attention.
Damn.
Hey, Roger D there. Hey, well, they know where to go.
Just pay attention to that junkie monkey 127. Pay attention to Cracky. That's bad. That's bad when the MTA recording. That's bad when the MTA recording takes you out. That is sad. Man, if the MTA recording was taking me out, I would go off the air.
Crash, just a little radio.
Oh, there's Pedro. He turned his amp back on. What happened? He must have dried his antenna off and put an umbrella on over it.
A little radio crash. Radio crash.
What happened? Stop crying, Pedro. Hey, Pedro, dry your antenna off, man. The SWR went up.
Small fry, worldwide, no squeal, bad acting, mobile, goddamn, baby.
Small fry mobile, gay acting mobile. Look, he's a gay acting mobile. Listen to him.
Squeal mobile.
He's a gay acting mobile. You heard him? You gotta love it, man, how these boys make up all the excuses. Pedro said his amp is overheating. The crackhead has to go and shoot up some shit between his toes, man. You gotta love it. Just pay attention. And I'm doing it with a barefoot radio. See, I'm truly barefooted, man. There's no amp in line. Totally barefoot. Whatever's coming out the radio, stock. That's it. No amplifier.
The little radio crush, worldwide, no.
See, I don't have to sit here and say I'm running 5 watts and have all kind of amplification behind it. See, I don't do that, man. See, what you see is what you get, man. Video gate don't lie.
Good morning, Brown Hornet, small front.
Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. My little barefoot, my little barefoot, my little barefoot radio somewhere on the lower deck at Forza 250 when I just got down.
And I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do. Hey, Brown Hornet.
Yeah, the only thing he does, he cries, man. He's gonna keep on crying because that's all our boy could do. That's all our little Sidewalk sissy could do is cry. And his little transgender son Yanni. That's all he could do is cry. He could cry like a little girl because that's what he's accustomed to, being a little biatch. That's what he does, man. That's why Yanni's a transgender. Just pay attention.
He hears you. I think he hears you.
Just pay attention. I love when he goes, I'm not gonna raise my voice. Oh no, woe is me. I'm not gonna raise my voice. Oh, listen to him. He sounds like a whining little whore. You gotta love it when he gets smashed, when he can't talk to his crackhead lover. You gotta love it.
Oh, I know, squeal back.
You see? You see what I mean? You see how he gets when he gets crushed?
Crush.
He can't talk. He cannot talk when I'm on my barefoot station, man. And I'm not even using the 305, man. I'm not even using a Thunderbolt. This is just a stock radio, barefoot as they can get. No amp in line, no amplification whatsoever. Just a barefoot stock radio with my little studio getup over here. My little studio jump off right here with this little studio mic, man. I might even take a picture of it before I sign off. This way these guys can appreciate what quality equipment looks like. But I'm just going to show them the mic. I'm not going to show them anything else. Because the mic alone is worth more than Richie's Ameritron. He's going to masturbate once he sees this mic.
Oh, I'm in Brooklyn. 314 over here taking everybody out. I'm in Brooklyn.
He's 1 minute he's in Queens, the next minute he's in Newark. We all know where he's really at. We all know.
Back below those kind of rough and tough right button now. The traffic is real heavy on this.
1 minute he's in Queens, next minute he's in Wilson Avenue. We know where he's really at. Everybody knows. He needs to be honest with himself. I don't care what he says to me. He needs to be honest with himself.
You don't like that bread toasted too much. He'll be right back. He's checking.
See, that's the problem, man. When you're not honest with yourself, how could you be honest with others?
Doubt, Hornet, no doubt. I'm just relaying the message.
Hey, Brown Hornet, wave it out there, Brown Hornet, if you got a copy. Oh, yeah, Mr. Brown Hornet, Enforcer 250, lower deck, somewhere, concrete jungle. Somewhere on the concrete jungle of Manhattan, and I just got down.
I'm in Jersey, too. Over here, Wilson Avenue, Newark, New Jersey.
Wait a minute, before he said he was in Queens. He said he was in Queens earlier, now he's in Newark. Man, he must be in a helicopter.
I wasn't going to have 20 pounds in here, eh?
Wow, that's something, man. This guy could move. 1 minute he's in Queens, and now he's in Newark. Where's he going to be next? Where's he going to be in the Bronx 2 minutes from now? He must be in some kind of helicopter or some kind of transport, man. Or maybe he's got the transporter from the Enterprise. Who knows?
Oh, beautiful, man. Radio, mic. Oh, there goes 6.
Look at Cracky. Look at Cracky trying to hold Pedro's hand. Hey, 6. Don't leave me, 6. Hey, 6.
Get a mic and crush.
You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it how Cracky can't live without Pedro, man. So we know they definitely love us. And that big belly that Richie has, that's Pedro's baby.
Oh, here we go. Tough Guy Tuesdays. Here we go.
There you go. How about it, Johnny Rad? Hey, Johnny Rad, how we sounding with my little barefoot radio?
Here we go, Johnny. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny, you hear me over these mud ducks with my little barefoot 5-watt radio? How about it, Johnny? You hear me, Johnny, over these mud ducks, over the recording? How about it, Johnny? I'm on my barefoot 5-watt radio. Break. Yeah, I got a whole lot of bees plugging my ears. Hey, Johnny Rat, I guess I got no conditions on Johnny Rat. I guess the boys are plugging his ears. Lord have mercy. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, I got to get out of here. It's about that time. They call me the Enforcer 250. They call me the Enforcer 250. Check me out on YouTube. Enforcer space 250, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m., excluding weekends, holidays, and vacation. Check it out. Enforcer space 250 on YouTube. Sit back, relax, have some popcorn, and enjoy truth and justice at its finest. Strong arm of the law, treetop tall, king of this mall. The boss with the hot sauce. Don't despair, because 250 will always be there. Oh yeah, with that, until next time, the Enforcer 250 somewhere around the lower deck. My little barefoot radio. And I just got down.
Hey, I switched it up. Man. It's over 29 again now. Hey, you doing it already quick. You switched it up. Crush. I said, me and this Cobra 29 with the stock mic right at home.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that mic, huh? Look at that mic. Look at that mic, huh? That's a studio mic. Yeah, that's a studio mic.
Hey, Fred, it's only...
Hey, I guess Johnny Rat doesn't hear my 5-watt radio. I guess Johnny Rat Patrol doesn't hear my 5-watt radio. Shame on him, miss. Oh, okay, I was calling you, man. You weren't acknowledging me. I thought I was getting stepped on.
The guy, he wants to talk in between keys, but now you don't hear him.
As long as you hear me. You hear me over that crying, Pedro? Do you hear me over that crying, Pedro?
Yes, that's why you heard him. Now you...
Just say trick or treat.
Crush. Take care of Johnny Rat.
Hey, Johnny Rat, just tell the boy I'm using a barefoot radio. Stop all that crying.
Yeah, that's 250 shouting you out.
Just tell him, stop all that crying, man. Tell him, stop that crying and start some buying.
I'll let you hear him. Hey, Johnny,
Hey, Johnny, he's going to let me hear you. He's going to let you hear me, Johnny. Just shake his hand. Just hold his hand, Johnny, for a second so he feels secure.
Johnny Rat, the brother.
Just hold Pedro's hand so he feels like a man.
Like a mud duck, but take care of Johnny's.
Just hold his hand, Johnny. Hey, Johnny, I'll put on you later. Enforcer 250, I'm off the key.
Gave him one key down, that's it. Yo, he sound like that because he was in that Delta M2 piece of shit mic. You see 314 got rid of that, he was smart.
Well, I'm not using a Delta microphone. I'm using a studio mic, you retard. And yeah, I'll take off the reverb since you don't like reverb. I'll take off the reverb for you. I'm not using a Delta mic. That's a toy compared to what I'm using.
Hey, Mobile got down. You know the truth? All the truth in 250. If my station was sounding like that, I'd just sandbag. Why don't you tell him suicide's a thought?
Tell him, man. Tell him. Throw that radio out. Let him know.
Yo, that's the...
Anyway, I gotta get out of here. It's over. It's past my escape time. I gotta go. Enforcer 250. I'm back out.
If your station sounded like that, you would be sandbagged.
I'm gonna let these boys cry, man. I'm gonna let these boys cry and hold each other's hands because that's what they do best. Till next time, I'm out of here. 250. Back quiet.
I said, you know, the truth is justice, but Johnny gave it